Hello and welcome to the Myrtle Beach Heat Race weekend. Before we start, I'm going to just set off what the rules are for this weekend. The top 6 in points, which are running for the championship, they are locked into the final race at Myrtle Beach. There will be 3 heat races of 29 drivers each. The top 10 will work their way into the main event. Positions 11th through 20th will go to the LCQ. Positions 21st back will go home. After the 3 heat races, we will have the LCQ, which will be 30 drivers battling for one spot in the race. 37 cars will start the Myrtle Beach race altogether. And now that we've gotten these rules out of the way, on to the show. Hello and welcome to the Utica Home Track Series for the first heat race of the Myrtle Beach event. I'm joined here by Utica Home Track Series driver Treck Tauger, who's in the booth with me today. How you doing, Treck?
It's a pleasure to be here, John. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, now Treck Tauger, you have 2 cars in this first event, Josh LeMayo and Megan Curley. So it's going to be fun to watch them out there today.
Just hope we can our season's been rather hit or miss for me, with hit being Megan Curley winning at Martinsville. Miss, well, you get the idea.
Yeah, so for those who do not know, only the top 10 will make it to the full event. Drivers 11th through 20th will go to the LCQ. Everyone 21st and back is going to go home after this qualifier event. Let's take a look at the entry list for today's event. We have a lot of good faces on here. Does any of these drivers stand out to you?
I would have to say Willie Decker would have a good job. Maybe Benoit. Benoit, if he could win this race, if he could win the race in general, this could be a good, huge confidence boost for him.
Yeah, he's been pretty down on himself the past couple of weeks with a string of bad finishes, and that knocked him out of the championship. Nikki Allen might be a good one. She has experience at this track. She was here last year.
I could say our Curie might have a legitimate shot, as does Ray Takeda. After all, she did get 2 wins this season. Yeah,
RGE Motorsports has really been picking up the pace lately. They might be able to do it. You also have to watch the Pericles family, that they're all going to be going out there today. And, of course, we got to watch out for your drivers, Megan Curley and Josh LeMayo.
We get the idea. Just hope they don't wreck in the same spot.
Yes, and right now, car number 04, Bob Cittadino, is on the pole for today's event.
And on his outside is Andreas Allen, the 08, won at Daytona earlier this year.
Yeah, but it's been a downhill spiral ever since, and he's been having a lot of trouble keeping it together. As you see, Spencer Germer, Joshua Michaels in the next row. We're green flag racing for the first heat race. We're going to be running 20 laps here today. And right now, Bob Cittadino already getting off to a good lead.
I see car number 19 going underneath Andres Allen for second. He might have a good run.
Yeah, he's the teammate car to Colin Bartel, who'll be running in the last heat there. So a lot of drivers making their debuts, trying to prove something here today. Now, I want to take you a little further back. This is Tyler Young, one of the Young family, and he is currently the transfer spot to work their way into the race.
Currently battling it with Nick Capps in the 18. Now catching up to the 02 and car number 6 of Nicholas Guerra.
Yes, and look at this swarm. You have a lot of double wide racing, a lot of drivers really going at. They want this spot. Now you can see Nick Capps falls back to that 10th place spot, and now Nick Pericles looks underneath.
Yeah, Nick Capps needs to pick it up after for what I can call a train wreck of a season he's had.
Oh, that was not a train wreck. That was a train explosion. But also, we have to take a look further back. This is the 20th place spot with Tyler Benoit. Now, this is currently a path for 20th by Brandon Bain. If Tyler Benoit falls out of the top 20, he won't even be able to get into the LCQ.
It would be a real shame for Tyler Benoit. After all, he has had a terrible season other than, we got a wreck in front of us.
Yes, cars piling up. I see Luke Walker involved.
Nick Capps in there. I see Zachary Robinson.
Oh, there's Brandon Bain getting whipped around.
Among others.
Oh, man, a lot of wreck. Oh! Tyler Benoit has gotten into the pace car, and Willie Decker gets into him. Oh, man.
Oh, Megan Curley gets a piece of that.
Yeah, I saw her there. A lot of heavy hitters in the championship this season are in this race. Oh, Nick Capps is around too. Oh man, this is quite the event that's happened here today.
The first caution just flew, and already there's a big wreck.
Yep, and we take a look back to the front of the pack.
I hear more smoke coming out. I hear more smoke. Nick Capps in the 18.
Yeah, I think he spun out again, but Bob Sadino currently leads. Let's take a look at a replay, see where this started. Now Joshua Michaels was driving along. Nick Pericles and Tyler Young trying to make a pass 3 wide is not good here.
3 wide around here really simply does not work here at this track. And car number 9 and Ray, my chart, and there they go into the outside wall. Pardon me.
Yeah, there's Nick Pericles. Good job by Vladimir Petrov to avoid this mishap and that very oh wait, no, he did get clipped. For a second there, I thought he was going to completely avoid it.
Well, just barely hit the wall after being slightly turned.
Yes, and you see a lot of drivers just know where to go. The entire RGE Motorsports team was involved in this wreck.
I see David Yonke in there.
Oh yeah, David Yonke, the dollhouse number 07. He's around with Zachary Robinson.
I see the 11 car in there.
Oh yeah, Thomas Beatty. But now we take a look back at the front. We're 1 lap away from going green flag racing. Let's go through the top drivers. Bob Sadino is your race leader, followed by Spencer Germer, car number 19, the unsponsored machine. Nicky Allen having a great run in 3rd place. Nicholas Guerra running in 4th place, and Amanda Pericles in her debut running next. Want to take the rest of the top 10?
A lot of debutante drivers are running those 2000 models right there. Those 2000 car models.
Yes, a lot of the drivers. I want to point out Chris Washer, car number 00. He's in the top 10. So is your driver, Josh LeMayo.
Just to show you that those first 3 races were no fluke.
Yes, if we take a look, the green flag has flown on track, and there is Bob Sadino already going out to a heavy race lead. The slow cars of Brandon Bain and Nick Kapp are holding up the field.
This would really help Bob Sadino help with his championship hopes.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just out of it. Though you get 5 bonus points for winning the race, he's just outside of there. And again, we got to comment on how well your driver Josh LeMayo is doing. He did the best of all of your part-timers for the 3 race stints, so he got the ride today.
Yeah, I sure wish I would have given Mateusz Straff and Darren Gale a shot. Maybe they could have overthrown him. And here comes the car number 7, and Austin Ogle used to drive in that.
Yeah, Pichu London, they bought that car from him. And whoa, we got some contact beneath.
Oh, we got the 00 Washer. Oh, I think John Connor Germain in the 12 got a piece of that.
I think I saw Russell Arcuri too as we had our way back to the line. And that's a shame. Chris Washer was having a really good run too. I was pretty impressed with that number 00.
Anyways, the caution is out for a 2nd time today.
We take a look back to the front of the pack. Bob Sadino is still your race. Oh, whoa! He's made some contact with Rose Tyler, car number 13Y, and he spun out. A couple cars are going to pass him, and that's going to throw off the order here. This could affect the win.
Oh, it's a real shame for car number 04, Bob Sadino. He was having such a great run.
We'll have to see what the officials say as we take a look at the replay. And there's Chris Washer. He was running a pretty good run, trying to pass the slow car of Nick Kapp.
Same thing as last time. 3 ride here at Myrtle Beach simply does not work again.
And as they plow into the inside wall there, he comes right up the track. Connor Germain does get a piece of it. And Jack Smith is going to get a bit of contact. And then here's where they all stack up.
Oh, it's Benoit just spins right behind the 13X. I think that's the 13X.
And well, Luke Walker turns the number 00 up into the wall after the cautions happen. He then gets into Willie Decker as well.
Now we just add insult to injury to car number 00.
Yeah, look, they even piled up again. A couple of drivers trying to get to pit road, maybe?
If that were the case, then why would they be stacking up near the pit wall? Oh, we got
more contact. Willie Decker and Jack Smith. I wonder if there was any bad blood between those two, but a lot of angry radio chatter after this caution. Now, as we go back to the green flag, the officials have ruled that Bob Sadino gets the race lead as though he did not keep pace, it was due to a car parked onto the racetrack. That's the reason. Nicky Allen's going to be in 2nd place, followed by Spencer Germer. Then we have Amanda Pericles, who's having an amazing run, doing much better than the rest of the siblings. Andreas Allen, Nicholas Guerra, car number 6, Tyler Young. Then we look back to Pichu London, and the 06 of Josh LeMayo, and rounding out that top 10 is Connor Germain. Now, Bob Sedino working his way to the line. We only have a couple laps to go in this event. Do you think anyone has anything for him?
I highly doubt with the lap car of Brandon Bain in front and right behind him. And we're back to racing for what could be the final time in this heat race.
Yes, now if a caution comes out, this race will end under caution. So let's see if they can keep it going the entire distance. But right now, Nicky Allen trying to move the 21 car out of the way.
I hear smoke. I hear smoke coming in the back. I think I hear smoke in the back straight.
Yes, we got caution out on the racetrack. There's the pace car. Let's take a look at what happened here. Tyler Benoit again, just having an absolutely abysmal event. Let's see what happened to him.
Well, that just pours salt on the wounds in this season. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Connor Murray got into the back of Benoit. I think Rose Tyler in there. I see Rose Tyler. That's one of the Pericles. I think that's Thomas Bate. I think that's the 11 of
Beatty, I believe. Now, Tyler Benoit was running in 20th. He's going to lose that spot to Chris Washer, and that means he's probably not going to be in the show. I think Rose Tyler was the cause of this wreck. And as we are under caution, as we head to the line, it looks like no one's going to have anything for Bob Cittadino, as he's currently in the lead as we finish this race under caution.
This has been a dominant run for Connor Moreau 4, even in despite of that wreck in the second caution. Bob Cittadino will win Heat 1 of the Myrtle Beach Heats.
Yes, and he gets 5 bonus points for his championship run. Now, last year this put Tyler Smith in the championship competition, but Bob Cittadino just a couple points shy of being able to do that this year. It's a shame for him as he rallied back. As we take a look now at your race results, the winner is Bob Cittadino, of course. Nicky Allen's going to get into the race for a second time. Spencer Germer is going to debut, along with Amanda Pericles. Andreas Allen rounded the top 5 with a great run. Nicholas Guerra in 6th. Tyler Young and Pichu London going to make debut starts. And lastly, your driver Josh LeMayo and Connor Germain. You want to announce the drivers going to the LCQ?
Brandon Pericles, one of my drivers, Megan Curley, Vladimir Petrov, Joshua Michaels, Ray Takada, both of them RGE Racing, Allen, Russell Arcuri, Zachary Robinson, David Yonke, and Kyle Washer. As if the 00 just barely made it through there.
Yeah, and then we have the guys that are going home. Willie Decker, Jack Smith, Thomas Beatty, Nick Pericles, Luke Walker, Brandon Bain, Tyler Benoit, and then Nick Capson, Rose Tyler, who went a lap off the pace. It's a shame for them. They'll have to try again next season at Bristol.
It's great being in here. And if you need me, I'm going to go strap into my car.
Yeah, your heat's coming up soon. We're glad to have Treck Tauger along for this heat. Hope you'll join us for heat number 2. It should be a great event. See you later.
See ya.